Black people, especially South Africans, we need to forget about the land for two reasons. Number one, we are not militant. And number two, we do not want to be like Zimbabwe. Now, I'm not condoning any crime. These are just my views, my analysis. We are not militant. The people who took the land from us, look at how they took the land from us. Violently. They were killing for the land, misplacing us, making us always run for our lives. They put us through apartheid system for 40 years. 48 years. I stand corrected. And then what do we want to do? We want to go back to them and say, please give us the land. These people killed to get this land. They are also willing to kill to keep this land. We have seen clips of people like Eugene Tarablanche speaking arrogantly, saying how we cannot take the land back from them because this is God's land. Look, I mean, these people, they are kids, they are playing with guns, they are shooting birds at an early age. Shooting birds. And what do we say to our kids? A gun is associated with crime. You are teaching your child crime. You are not being militant. We've read reports, we've seen clips of these people being in camps, preparing for a civil war, because they know that after what they did to us, they expect us to come for some vengeance or something. So they are preparing for us. 90%, if not more, of white people, they know how to use a gun. They own guns in their homes. And then when I, as a black person, you don't even have a gun. You don't even want your kid to own a gun. America, they are preparing, bombs of mass destructions. America, Americans, Koreans, Chinese, Russians, nukes that could destroy a province at a go. And what are we doing as black people? People are being militant. We are the only race that does not recognize that everything on earth is up for grabs. And everybody with power, military power at times, they can take that. That's my first reason why we will never take back the land. We are not militant. We want to say please. There has been attempts to buy back the land by our government. It was too expensive. Number two, we do not want to be like Zimbabwe. Do we think Zimbabweans are stupid? Like there was something wrong they did in retaking the land back that caused them to be in this bad economical situation that they are in? No way. They took the land just as we want to take back the land. But America said what? We will teach you a lesson. We will starve you. And they were economically sanctioned. Even us, South Africans, and other African countries, we didn't bother to help Zimbabwe. We watched as Zimbabwe got destroyed by the West. The West did so to send a message to any African country that if you want to take back the land, this is what is going to happen to you. That is why today you have black people saying, we do not want to be like Zimbabwe. Message delivered. There is no fucking way that black people can get back the land and there won't be one, some civil war or two economical sanctions and be like Zimbabwe. There is no fucking way. Our politicians, our so-called leaders, they know this. They will scream the land and until Jesus comes. Even our icon knew these two things, they were going to happen. And he settled for freedom. We are on the brink of a civil war. They've been promising to take back the land from 1994. It's been 30 years. I'm not concerned about the land. I want to buy the land. There's rural areas where I grew up from. I can get the land there. I can do farming there. I can have livestock there. From my father's side and from my mother's side, I can do that. I'm just giving my views on the land issue. Until we are militant and until we are prepared to starve like Zimbabwe, we will never get back the land. Zimbabwe will remain an example of what will happen to us if we want to take back the land. Zimbabweans were not stupid. They are not stupid, those people. We don't want to be like Zimbabwe. What are you saying? Zimbabweans were stupid? No fucking way. Somebody from far away from Africa took a decision over Africans, and other Africans listened to that person. America, look at how far America is. Look at how far America is from Africa. But they said, Africa and the rest of the world, you will not help Zimbabwe. And we listened to America. To this day, we are not helping Zimbabwe in any way. 54 nations of Africa, they are not willing to help their sister, Zimbabwe, because they are afraid of America. And you claim you want the economy into your hands. You claim you want the land back. Yet you are afraid to help Zimbabwe. You don't want to be like Zimbabwe. Zimbabweans were not stupid, guys. Zimbabweans are not stupid. We say we don't want to be like Zimbabwe, like Zimbabweans did something stupid. They didn't do anything stupid. They took back the land. Azania zoyithatha ngebazooka, zoyithatha nge-Freedom Charter. It's been 3 decades. Mugabe took it by bazooka. What happened to Zimbabwe? We've been trying to get back the land by Freedom Charter. What happened? Nothing is happening. All these leaders, they're just screaming. Every time they want votes from you, yeah, we'll take back the land. Because we are idiots. We will never get back the land. At least until we are militant and we are prepared to starve and start from scratch. It won't be a smooth handover if it's going to happen. Never. They didn't take it smoothly. They are willing to die for it. They are willing to defend the land and die for it. That's what I like about them. What are we doing? What are we prepared to do to get back the land? Nothing. We're just only prepared to say please. We are not even willing to starve. How about dying? Let's just forget, guys, about the land. Listen to my piano. Go partying. Chisanyama. Have a lot of sex. Twerk. Drink Corona, Stella. Brag about cars. Brag about wearing fake shoes, Gucci's, How much money does this one has, Cheat on our partners. Let's just focus on that. We are not prepared to get the land back. We are not militant and we are not willing to starve.